It's a like completely freed up 8GB one.
This table will hold us, yeah.
Hmm?
Will this table hold us?
Yes, I've sat on this for years.
Okay, I'm gonna stop. Like he's promoting Friday the 13th. Please watch Friday the 13th, How to Play in Real Life. Michael, watch it.
Now look at the camera. Now back to me. Now back to the camera. Now back to me.
Well,
You'll realise that the camera is not me. You will realise you want to watch Friday the 13th. Watch it, Lee. Watch it.
But instead we watch Captain Underpants.
Is this actually recording?
Yes, it is actually.
Oh shit!
Hi guys, we just got back from seeing Captain Underpants, the first epic movie.
Underpants!
Hopefully it's the last one.
Yeah, I am not hairstyle out my fucking face.
Ew, look at him, he has a voluptuous hair. Anyway, so, focusing on the film for...
Slow-mo that. And zoom in.
Mike and I are both massive Captain Underpants fans. Like
it was my fucking childhood.
There's no need for the C word.
What?
You don't talk about our childhood here. There were better times than now. Anyway, right. So we were massive Captain Underpants fans. We read all the books.
I have all the books apart from the Revenge of Tippy Tinkle Trousers and whatever one
because they came out like 8 years.
They came out like 10 years.
I actually distinctly remember going to the bookshop
looking for it,
and asking.
It was never there.
Do you have it? Do you have it?
It was
Why
never there.
Why don't you have it? Give it to me now. And I remember I distinctly took off my clothes on Easton's one day and I ran around the shop and I was like, I want Captain Underpants.
I was in the. It was in the hospital or something, or
Jesus,
in America or something. I was off by myself for like a week, and my parents brought me Captain Underpants to make me feel better. They thought it was the new one, but it was actually the one where they went back in time, and they just got me in a hardback form instead of the normal one I had. So I was like,
damn,
wow.
I remember my mum bought the first three. There was like three in a collection, like the first three.
I got the full collection of all of them.
And yeah, you got
actually
it, and I fell in love with the books, and I actually even wrote some Captain Underpants.
You wrote fanfics?
I did. I was the first person to ever write a fanfic.
Not really, considering George and Harold were technically the first to write fanfics.
But George and Harold aren't real.
You know what I mean.
Yeah. So
you've got shit all over your mouth.
Where?
It's from the chocolate from the ice cream. I think.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Mike! You could have told me earlier.
I only noticed now.
Where?
It's fine. It's like just up here and down there. Do you want me to lick it off for you?
So this is a 2017 adaptation. It kind of just meshes the first 4 books into one, even though there's not really anything from the third book in it, aside from the superpowers.
There's the toilet.
And there's the toilet. There's the.
He gets superpowers.
That's from the third one.
And then there's Professor Pippy Pee Pee Poopy Pants.
He's very true to the books.
They don't bring Dr. Diaper into it. They don't bring his robots.
No, even though they're in the end credits of the film.
Even though they're in the end credits. They don't bring... Well, they do kind of bring in the Wedgie Woman.
Yeah, it's only a cameo.
It's a cameo.
And I was thinking if this film was successful and they made a second one, I think they were going to do the Wedgie Woman one, but they still can. So what do you think of the film?
This is done. We're just done. We're done. We're not talking about
the film. It wasn't very good. Okay, look, put it this way. When we were watching the film...
Let's say, look. I'm the movie. You're the bit of Captain trust me. I'm the movie. You're the bit of Captain Underpants that's in the movie.
Yeah, we were watching it. No, we were watching the film. We were enjoying it. We was like, "Oh my god, this is like really true to the books." It's like the animation.
The animation was brilliant. They even did Flip-O-Rama, and they tore the page.
They tore the page, which happened to every single person who ever read a Captain Underpants,
except for me. After the 5th time of doing it.
Yeah, I could never get it to work.
I got it after a while. Anyway, I found out that holding.
But as we were watching the film, the jokes were funny.
They were all potty humour.
It was pretty much a kids. It is a kids. We can understand like these books are written for kids. But
in all fairness, I have a kid's sense of humour, so the jokes were pretty funny.
But like when it got to like I don't know, like when Professor Poopy Pants
15 minutes into the movie.
No, when it got to
once he got hypnotised.
No, once it got hypnotised, it was funny. And then he gets hypnotised, he gets brought back, and he's still, he is still Captain Underpants.
He's Captain Underpants dressed up as
in his mind. But he doesn't do much in the film overall. He doesn't even really defeat the bat.
He gets run over.
He does get run over a lot. But
I think everyone got run over.
The most he does in this film is lift up a school.
The most he does in this film is rip off his clothes and goes tra-la-la. That's all he does. Oh, I scarred Lee and everyone else watching. But all he does in this film, you agree with me there, he mostly just says about
he's mostly just in disguises most times, like, oh, it's a fish out of water kind of story, like, oh, how's the principal acting? Am I supposed to be scary? And he goes around as like,
I'm the principal. That was actually pretty
He doesn't
funny.
really do much crime fighting, and I know he's not really, like, in the books he didn't do much, but like, he's still like interacted a lot more with the kids, and like, yeah. He was
let's just say in the film, it's like, he isn't even Captain Underpants really. In his mind he's like, oh, I am the amazing Captain Underpants. He's like, he looks up to Captain Underpants as a hero, even though he is the hero, if you know what I mean. It's like, even he thinks Captain Underpants is a different person, not him, in a way, if you know what I mean.
Jeez, man, that's deep.
That's the way I got it from it. He's like, I'm Captain Underpants, but I'm not really him.
No, like I was just looking, it's like, he's barely in this.
Also,
and, like, when he does show up, he gets
May I say,
yeah.
Professor Pippy Pee Poopy Pants.
Yeah, get it right.
That name was perfect. They're trying way too. What was his name?
It's something.
Professor
Diarrhea
something.
Diarrhea stain Poopy Pants.
Diarrhea
Esquire.
stain Poopy. Yeah, and we're just. When I heard that, I wasn't sure whether to. Also, they only ever showed one of the lunch ladies. I distinctly remember there being 3 lunch ladies.
No, that was in the 3rd book. The 3 aliens disguise themselves as lunch ladies.
Oh yeah. Well, even in the normal one, there was.
True fan of Captain Underpants.
Even in the normal one, there was at least 2 lunch ladies. There was never only one lunch lady.
Yeah, but like, yeah, the animation was very good. Like, it really looked like there was actually like the comic. Even though like in the background, there were actually like stills from like the comics and everything, and the comics, the books and everything. Acting was weird. It's funny because like the majority of the cast is kids, yet there are no kid actors in this film whatsoever. They're all voiced by like 30
Squeaky.
Because Kevin Hart is like the actor of it, and he's popular, so he's like
the guy who did Mr. Crop was fine.
Yeah, Ed Helms was good, but Melvin.
Who the fuck?
The nerd.
No, I know who Melvin is, but that's why I'm like, who the fuck? Yeah, who was voicing him?
Guys, I don't get it. And then it's like,
I don't get it. May I say he did not even once say, I'm telling on you.
No, he never.
Because I always remember that from the book. He was like, I'm telling on you. I'm telling on you.
But like, I think that the film.
Also, he asked for extra credit way too much.
I know that it's an adaptation. Things have to be changed around and everything, and like
it's not like they would literally go, book 1, here's a movie. Book 2.
In terms of an adaptation of the source material, it is faithful enough. Is that they did change things
They
around.
didn't do it right.
The plot, there really wasn't much of a plot. It just kind of like, it kind of just like, okay, he's Captain Underpants, now he's taking over school. It really felt like, you
Rushed.
know, but you know, it felt like a series of like skits, like 2-minute YouTube videos, like
You
one.
mean like ours? Kind of.
Yeah, better than ours.
You know what I mean though.
But like one is like, oh, and one could be titled, oh, Mr. Krupp sets up a carnival or something, and that
would just be that bit of the film.
That
And
bit
the
of
other
the
bit
film.
would be like Jordan Harold Saves Saturday, which actually in a way was its own thing because they actually started rolling credits after it, which was pretty
like
funny.
the fourth wall jokes I admit are pretty funny in the film, especially like the sock puppet bit. Like,
Oh, that sock puppet bit! That was brilliant. It was like,
I'll see you in the mall. I'll be wearing a suit for some reason.
we'll be going past. Hey George,
Do I know
do
you?
I know you? And then there's robots in the mall. Wait, why is there robots?
But the main-
and then the robots start attacking each other.
But the main conflict of the film is like, oh, we're gonna be split up, and we were just like, but they're fucking.
They're
neighbors.
They're neighbours, and I was whispering to him throughout the entire film. They can still see each other at weekends and during between classes.
They even like acknowledge it at the end of the film, and it's just like,
we'll still be friends. I swear. And then they take like the most.
when I looked at the poster for the film and I saw that Ed Helms, who plays Captain Underpants, it was like got second bill in it. I'm like, why is that? It's like Captain Underpants is kind of like the main. It is called Captain Underpants, and I know that like not every story named after a character is not supposed to be the main character. Like the Terminator is not the main character of the Terminator films, But like I saw, and then when I
Kind of
watched,
is in a
but,
way, though.
when he's at the forefront of it, but he's
Yeah,
not the main character.
you
He's
know what
not
I mean.
John Connor is the main character. But like when you watch, I don't watch the film, it's like, yeah, now I get it. He's a secondary character to the film. He's like half of the time they forget about him. It should have been called George and Harold or even Professor Poopy Pants. He gets more screen time. Like he's only wears the cape and underpants for. He didn't really fight much crime.
What's that on the ceiling?
He stopped 2 robbers.
And he didn't even stop them. He just fell on them.
Yeah, by an accident. And you know he's not supposed to be. He's supposed to be a bit of a blubbering idiot.
He
but, like,
is supposed to be an idiot who saves everyone accidentally. Like they did bring in the terrifying Dandelion Doom into
the end credits of
into
the
the
film.
end credits.
And like you watch all, it's like all this stuff in the books, and it's like none of this was in the film.
It's like, look at all this stuff
Now
that
you,
we.
like you could imply that Jordan Howard wrote them as comics in this universe, but like
But it was literally like, look at all this stuff we had to go off that we never used.
but like I'm not saying
I feel like that's what
I
they did
do
to
give
us.
them credit that they didn't do like a shot by shot, like you know, like just ripping like stuff from the book. Some of it was original, like you know the invention convention, like that was pretty funny with the
What book was that
The-
one from?
what.
The Invention Convention. What
That
book
was just
was
an
that
original.
actually?
That wasn't. I don't think it was from any of the books. I could be wrong now. I haven't
No,
read
it
the books
was,
in a while,
right?
but yeah, it probably is. Like, I'm not saying every adaptation of like a source material has to like copy straight from it. There can be differences, but if you're gonna work with the character, you know, like I think they kind of forgot about him. They just wanted to throw as many jokes. There was too. I think there was too many jokes in the film. It was like oh keep going, come on, we need to entertain the kids. Like we were in the well like in our
Uranus.
well we were in the cinema packed with kids. Sounds wrong, but
I didn't even hear the kids laugh.
yeah, they were barely.
I was laughing,
Yeah,
not
me-
the kids.
me and him were laughing
That
more.
shows how. What's the
granted-
word? What's the word I'm looking for? Childlike.
Childish we are.
Not childish though. There's a
Immature.
There's a yeah. That's it. I think.
But then again, Irish cinemas are quite dull. If you go to a comedy film and you laugh at a comedy film, you'll be told to
You'll
shut
be
the
told
fuck
to
up.
get.
I think that's really the end of it. We're going to keep it nice and short. Anyway, so that's really a review. Overall, pretty disappointing film.
Pretty disappointing, lad. If I didn't see that, in hindsight, if I haven't seen that, I wouldn't be disappointed at all that I missed it.
Oh,
The best part of it,
is Weird Al's song.
yes, the best part of the film is not even the film. It's a song to promote the film by Weird Al.
Yeah, go look up that song. It's pretty fucking catchy.
I was singing a bit of it at the start.
And
but
they do include elements of it in the soundtrack, which is nice.
you can tell that was forced enthusiasm at the start.
I don't know. We don't. Our sense of humor is quite different.
Also, may I say that I think, honestly, the best villain in that was the egg salad sandwich.
I know. Poopy Pants was pretty good.
No, they overdid him.
It
They
wasn't. Poopy Pants was
really
never my
overdid
favorite
him.
villain.
They overdid him.
Anyway, so that's
You
really.
know what I'm really annoyed about though? May I just say this before we go? In the book, they had the whole thing where there was the name change chart.
Yeah, I want
and
to
you
see.
could you could do your own
name. I wanted
to see that in the film.
Stop
George,
saying what I'm saying.
George and Harold did say, my name will be this and my name will be
Yeah.
this, which is what they are in the book.
And it actually, like in the book, they actually changed like it's something
They show you
said
what it is.
this. Like even though he said like oh
In
something
the,
said this.
even I think they even changed the narrator. I think the narrator even did his own name in the books.
Yeah, you think he
Wasn't.
Anyway, that's it.
Here
disappointing.
comes the Sucks Films patent pending rating system.
I give a 5 out of 10 tampons.
I give it a 2 out of 10 babies in the blender.
Hang on, sidekicks!
Right? Lee has officially left Sucks Films. I guess this means Google Cubed will never be done. And this is
It fucking will be.